Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Jack with Stronghold Strength and Conditioning. And today, I'm taking you through a quick 10-minute full body morning mobility routine to get your day started on the right foot. Before we get into it, make sure you take a moment and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future content like this. Every Thursday, I'm putting out videos showing you how to resolve aches and pains, prevent injuries, and overall optimize your performance inside the gym and outside of it in your daily life and routine. That includes workouts like this. So go ahead and take advantage of it. Ready? Let's get into this one. All right guys, diving right in on this one, we're gonna be staying 1 minute in each position, starting off with some thoracic extension. So with your hips over your knees, drop your chest to the floor here, arms extending out, reaching out overhead. What we want is that full global arch in this position. Now, if this is too intense, going right to the floor like this, you can use the wall or the arm of your couch or your bed, whatever you need to prop the arms up and drop the chest through like that. What we need to be feeling here is the bottom side of the arm. So spin those elbows toward the floor. We want to feel the triceps connecting into the back of the armpit here. And all the pressure should be really meeting in the muscles of the upper back. So you want to feel mid upper back really contracting to help pull you into that extension. So it's a very stable position if you get it right here, where the muscles are working to pull into extension and not just passively being forced there. That's a big key. So we're spending 1 minute, like I said, in each of these positions. Breathe diaphragmatically as much as possible. So complete nasal breathing if we can through this session here. Very good. Switching. Next, we're going to be going into an rotated position, working on thoracic rotations here. So we want one leg on top, the other leg extended below. We're pulling the knee across toward the floor and then rotating with our hand behind our head, trying to touch the back of the shoulder and the back of the forearm toward the floor as much as possible. Start small, little rotations at first. We want to exhale as we rotate, so let the air out. Try not to resist the rotation, actually breathe with it. Inhale as we come back in each time. Take your time. There's no certain amount of reps that we're doing here. It is simply that we are moving and restoring that thoracic rotation. You probably will find that one side is going to be easier than the other, so give it a second, let yourself settle in here. Alright, switching sides once again. One leg rotating over the top, the other leg extending down below there. Hand behind the head and opening up. So we're pulling with our shoulder toward the floor as we pull with our knee toward the floor that's over the top there. And that's where we get the thoracic rotation here that we're working on restoring. Now we want to look either toward the ceiling or toward that arm that's pulling toward the floor each time. And again, we should feel our upper back engaging, our shoulder blade engaging as we pull that arm to the floor and forcing into a deeper rotation with an exhale as we twist. Alright, next we're going into an internally rotated position in the shoulder. So what we're going to do is place one arm under the lumbar spine here. Feet are planted with the knees bent, shoulder blades pulling down and back. So we're trying to open the chest as much as possible in this position. Now, depending on the quality of your shoulder internal rotation, this one can be pretty intense, and this can tell us a lot about your shoulder health. So listen in here. Breathe through it, take some nice deep breaths, and try and get yourself to relax as you open up the chest, pulling those shoulder blades together to the floor. Nice deep diaphragmatic breaths, all nasal once again. And switching sides, lift those hips, slide the other arm over, put the other hand on top of the belly so you can feel those diaphragmatic breaths once again. And here we are pulling the shoulder blades together again, opening that chest as much as possible. Breathe through it and relax. Enjoy it. All right, next we're gonna turn those legs into a 90-90 seated position, and I'm placing both hands to the floor here. So we want our bottom hip with the knee out front, top hip with the leg to the back, 90 degrees at both knees, and shoulder blades down and back. What I'm trying to do is square my chest up to the floor as much as possible here, making my shoulders as perpendicular to my hips as much as possible here. So another good rotational position here that we will feel thoracic rotation. You'll feel stuff going on at your hips, up at your shoulders. Just kind of breathe into it and recognize any tightness and see if you can relax that tightness, that desire to resist the stretch as much as possible. Very good. Just windshield wiper those legs over to the other side there so we end up in the other 90-90 position. We're doing the other side. Once again, keeping the arms as straight as possible, elbows rotating in toward the ribs, shoulder blades down and back. Enjoying that nice bit of a twist there. All right, coming back down to the floor here, what we're gonna do is switch the leg positioning. So the back leg now comes to the front and is the top leg. And this position is called Bretzel. The bottom leg, I'm grabbing the foot and ankle and pulling that leg bent. The top leg, I'm holding that knee and rotating it down toward the floor here. So we wanna feel stretch through the quadriceps of that leg that's back there. You'll feel, once again, the rotation of the thoracic spine. You'll feel a lot through the shoulders, trying to get the back and chest open as much as possible here. Back to the floor, chest open as much as possible. Again, always nice deep breaths through the diaphragm in these positions, trying to let yourself relax from that internal contraction of your diaphragm, and on the exhale, allowing the neurological side of things to calm down so we're not resisting the position as much. All right, keep your back to the floor, just turn those feet to the other side here, and again, bottom leg, bottom hip is back. We're grabbing that foot and ankle. Top leg, we're placing some weight on the top of it, trying to help rotate that knee toward the floor as much as possible. Upper back is to the floor, chest is open, shoulder blades are to the floor as much as we can get them, and breathing diaphragmatically. All right, and our last one for the day will be a Russian baby maker. So we're gonna start either in a top position here with the legs straight or in the bottom of a squat. Now, if you have trouble getting into a deep squat, you can hold on to a post, hold on to the bed rail, whatever you need to give yourself a little counterweight out front. What we wanna do is hinge at the hips here with straight legs and then drop into our squat and just continue to go back and forth between those two positions, taking your time, feeling that hamstring stretch, and just playing with what feels nice in these positions. All right, and there you guys have it. A quick 10-minute full body mobility routine that you guys could do every morning if you really wanted to help get your day off on the right foot with a little bit of movement. If you guys like this video, make sure you let me know by clicking that big thumbs up down below. Take a moment to share it with a friend because you know they need it too. And if you haven't already, make sure you take advantage of that 7-day mobility training challenge. Once again, 7 days pre-programmed out, mobility sessions, no equipment necessary, 15-minute sessions about max, and a litmus test from head to toe to help you identify where the issues are, why they keep reoccurring, and give you some steps to go in the right direction with. So take advantage of it. Last but not least, if you have not already, make sure you take a moment and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future content like this. Every Thursday, I'm putting out videos showing you how to resolve aches and pains, prevent injuries, and overall optimize your performance inside the gym and outside of it in the daily. And it doesn't get much better than that. Welcome to the Stronghold Army. I'll catch you guys next week.